The next network technology that we're going to talk about is 3G. This was the network that started the explosive growth of the smartphone, and is still running strong in many parts of the world. Many parts of rural North America still fall back to 3G. 3G offered a big jump over 2G in terms of speed, and that opened up a number of key applications. It also lowered down the latency, making it more applicable for applications that were sensitive to it. It's not 5G speeds, but it's pretty quick for most applications. Like 2G, it has a pretty extensive worldwide footprint. Virtually all industrialized countries are blanketed in 3G coverage, and many second and third world nations have at least urban centers covered with 3G. One interesting development of 3G was how it introduced MMS, or multimedia messaging. So thank it for the craze of watching YouTube clips sent by your friends. While it offered a great platform for many IoT applications, it did use a significant amount more power than 2G devices, meaning that it was not optimized for battery-based deployments. It is not a full-blown power hog, but you may wish to consider this if power usage needs to be at a minimum. Finally, although it's not as far down the path of leaving as 2G, it may be time to say goodbye to 3G in most areas. It is becoming increasingly difficult to load a net new 3G device onto carriers in North America, so be sure to do your research before choosing 3G. Assuming coverage and network availability is not an issue, one application that it was always great for was digital signage. The nature of a digital sign is that it's mostly a monitoring application, monitoring for things like burnt light bulbs, and only in the off hours is new material sent. 3G was optimal for this. If you are in North America, Cat 1 may also be a great alternative, which we'll cover in a few slides. Basic field force automation sounds complex, but it's really not. It combines GPS tracking to locate your work vehicles, as well as allowing your team to look up work orders, bring down safety documents and blueprints, and to alert if there's an issue. Because of its widespread coverage, and the fact that it could fall back to 2G in most cases, it still may be a great choice. Utility monitoring was often done using 2G, and in many cases, this was sufficient. However, some of the applications have requirements to send down quick updates and commands, and 3G's lower latency was preferred. Out-of-band management is a very underutilized application. Many IT teams want to move the management of their key routers away from being done locally in the event of a break-in. For years, POTS dial-in lines were used, but many have been replaced with cellular gateways. 3G offered enough speed to be used for that application, as well as to provide a viable backup in the event that the mainline became unavailable. 3G has had a great life, but is now starting the gradual slide towards obsolescence in many areas of the world, so be sure to do your homework before choosing it.